Hello and welcome to another video session. Uh, our website is www.binfxtrader.com. We want you to like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, make comments below the video, and give us feedback on the video. If you have questions, you can uh, ask your questions below the video. We'll try as much as possible to respond to your questions. Also hit the notification button so that when we push out more videos, you'll be the first to see what we have for you. Today we'll be looking at how you can use Zuri Strategy to trade gold. How you can use Zuri Strategy to trade XAUUSD. Now, I have the gold chart, XAUUSD chart on 1 hour time frame. The first thing I'll do is to bring up the period separator. Right click on your chart with the right mouse button, click on properties, and then click on show period separators. Okay, that's that. Then the next thing I'll do is to map out or count the periods. This particular period here represents the current or the previous day. This particular period here, let me highlight it with the shape. This is the previous day. We are on a weekend, Saturday, the 25th of July 2020. This is the previous day. This Friday, this Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and so on. So what I'll do is to number these periods. I'm going to number the periods. The current day, I'm going to put it as let me give it number 1. I'm going to give current day number 1. Then the next period there, I'm going to give it number 2. I'm going to number the days, the last 10 days. I'm going to try to number the last 10 days on the chart so that we can understand this strategy, how it works. So this the previous day 1. The next day, I'm going to call it 2 so that we can understand how this strategy works. And next one 3. This is the third. It's going to be my third previous day. 4th previous day. So the idea is to number all the days up to 10, up to the last 10 days. Let me call this 5. I'm going to drag this to the middle. And this 6. Then I'm going to have number 7 here. This will be my number 7. And I'll have my number 8 around here. And the ninth day around here. And this will be my 10th day. Okay. Now the next step is to highlight the days, the 6th to 10th day with a shape. Okay, this is my 6th to 10th day. I have my 1st to 5th previous days. This is my previous day. This is the 5th day. This is the 6th to 10th day. So the next thing I will do is to load moving averages. We are going to load moving average indicators. The first indicator, moving average indicator, will be our 50 EMA, 50 exponential moving average. I'm going to give it color blue. That's that. And the next indicator will be our 35 EMA. I'm going to color it green. And the final one will be our 21 EMA. I'm going to color that yellow. Okay. Now the idea surrounding the moving averages is, as the yellow moving average cross above the green and the blue moving averages, you have a buy. But if the yellow moving average cross down on the two other moving averages, you have a sell. Now if price tests, we are looking at the 1 hour time frame. If price tests and bounces on the 21 EMA, the yellow line, then we may have an uptrend like we have here. Price keeps testing and then bouncing off, then we have breakout. Test, bounce up, we have breakout and goes higher. Tests, bounce up, we have breakout, price goes higher. Test, bounce up. So we expect price to continue to bounce up until price meets resistance. But in a situation whereby price breaks the 21, closes below the 21, and further breaks the 35, close below it, and also breaks the 50 EMA and closes below the 50 EMA, we may have a retracement or reversal of price. Okay, that's that. So the next step is to draw our horizontal lines. The first horizontal line that we are going to draw, the color will be yellow. We are going to draw horizontal lines to map out the previous day high. This is the previous day high, day one. The high price is around here. The highest price is around here. So we're just going to place this yellow horizontal line directly above that high price. Now they are also going to map out the lowest price point. The lowest price point on the chart is around here. So we are going to map out the lowest price point. So we have the high, the low. These are our support, previous day support, and these are previous day resistance. Now with the way it is now, price closed up just under the previous day resistance. So when market opens on Sunday night, price may open and give us a gap above the previous day resistance. So if that happens, we may continue to have our uptrend. So, but if price reverses and retraces and then closes below previous day low, then we may have our reversal or retracement. Now the next is to map out the highest price point for our 5-day period. We're going to color that green. The highest point is just above our previous day resistance. 5 day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the highest price point around this within this 5 day region is around here. This is where we can find the highest price point. Now we're also going to mark the lowest price point. The lowest price point is somewhere around here. So these are our support for the previous 5 days. Our support is around here, and we have a resistance here. So that means in the last 5 days, price closed at the highest, just under the highest point. So the next will be to map out the highest point for the last 6 to 10 days. Now this is the orange region here, orange colored region here. Last 6 to 10 days. The color for the horizontal line will be magenta. Let's select magenta. Okay, so the highest point in the last 6 to 10 days is around here. And then we're also going to map the lowest price point within that region, within that area. This is the lowest price point around here. So that's that. Now, finally, the highest price point on the entire chart area in view. Our entire chart area in view, we're going to color that blue color. This is the highest price point for the entire chart area. Also, we are going to map out the lowest price point, which is just under the 6 to 10th 6 to 10th day region around here. So we're going to leave that as that. So we have a support here where we have 2 or more lines. We have a support area. Now we have the 2 lines. We have the magenta line here and the blue lines here. The blue line here. So we have 2 lines here. So this is a support area. We have 3 lines here. We have the yellow, green, and blue. This is a strong resistance area. A strong resistance area. Now we have the previous day support here. This is a minor support. We also have the 6 to 10th day resistance here. It's also minor. And then we have the 5-day low here, which is also minor. But where we have 2 or more, the resistance or support is stronger at that point. Now the next step is to draw the 30-day trend lines. 30-day trend line. To achieve that, we are going to zoom in. This zoom out, this zoom in. We're going to zoom in as much as possible. Okay, we're going to zoom out. We're going to zoom out as much as possible. Count up to 30, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So our 30 period starts around here. Somewhere around there. So we are going to draw trend lines for us to have a channel around here. Okay. Trend line is going to touch one tip to another tip, 2 or more tip, price tip, where you have the spike or the wick. Trend line will touch 2 or more. So we have the lower trend line. Can have our upper trend line as well. Okay, that's the upper trend line. So upper trend line touching a tip here, 1 2 3, two or more tip. Now if we zoom out, we can also have another trend line here. We can also have another trend line here. Touching two or more tip. And we can have another one here. Okay. Now the idea is we have a major trend line. These are major trend line. This channel is our major trend line. Then we have a minor trend line breaking out upwards. We have a minor trend line breaking out upward here. So if we zoom in, we can see the moving averages crossing and cutting the major upper trend line to give us more indication that price will continue to go up. So the trend grows stronger around here. But along the line, we have other minor trend lines. We have other minor trend lines where moving average also break. Price and moving average also break as the channel forms. Okay. So I have another one here where we have price breaking the channel that the trend line forms. And then we can see the structure, price structure. Okay. So the summary of this strategy is when the moving averages, when they break the trend line up, you have greater chances of a buy or upward movement of price. When the moving averages break the trend line down, like we have it going up here, if it now comes down and break this upper trend line downwards, then we may have our retracement or reversal price movement. But for now, price under the strong resistance area that is recently formed. And then if price continues up, there's higher tendency that the moving averages will also continue to point upwards. But for now, I personally expect a minor retracement. For price to come to somewhere around the previous day low here before price continue its direction upwards. So that is that for this strategy. It's a good strategy. You can use it to analyze place of resistance, strong resistance, major resistance, minor resistance, weak resistance. You can use it to identify your major trend or your minor trend. Like our major trend is this upward. We'll have minor trend here. We have another minor trend here. Okay, sellers will come in here, sell up to this point, and if they don't get out on time, you get trapped and the major trend continues. We have another minor trend here. Okay, sellers jumping around here, they sell up to this point, and then the buyer step in and price continue. So I will expect something like that somewhere around here. I expect something like that around here. But if it does not happen, the price may continue to go up. But our support is along this line. We have a support here for our previous day low, although it's a minor support. We also have a support along this lower, this upper trend line, praying to this trend line here. So price is expected to touch here and then go up. So that's that for Zuri strategy. It's a good strategy. You like it. It will help you to forecast where price is, what price is actually going to do. You actually see what price is doing, then you'll be able to forecast what price may likely do. So for the forecast of XAUUSD, price may break this strong resistance and continue up, or price may retrace along this forecasted channel and then continue its way up. So that's that for Zuri strategy. You can go to our website www.binfxtrader.com to learn more about this strategy. We want you to like our video, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button at the bottom of the video for you to see more videos when we release them. Thank you.